Are you ready to talk more about the Ditto? Because I am. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the Ditto projecting system and the app that goes alongside of it. I'm Megan with Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum, and I have been so excited about this. So let's dive right in. I'm going to go ahead and hop onto the app on my tablet here. And when we first get onto this app, you can see that there's several different categories. So the first one is going to be My Patterns, which will save all of the things that are in your pattern library with your Ditto account. The next one is going to be Tutorials, which this is a fantastic place to go explore because they have videos on how to set up the beam itself, how to do calibration, how-to videos on some of the things that they talk about in these, some FAQs, and the videos that they do are fantastic. So if you watched videos with me before, of course we're going to be doing more on this guy as well. However, the ones that Ditto set up already are fantastic. If you are uncertain about how to put everything together, their tutorial is amazing. I watched it the first time I put it together, and it really just made it a super easy breezy process. The next one is going to be Shop More Patterns, and that takes you to the Ditto Patterns website on your device. So typically, I tend to go on the website on my computer because that tends to be like my shopping time. However, if you are in the mood to sew and you want to cut something out, you don't feel like going to grab your computer, you can pull it up on the app. It'll take you right to the website on your phone or tablet, and you can just go on a shopping spree right there and make your customizations on your phone or tablet as well, which is really nice. So you can do it handheld, or you can go sit down and have a cup of coffee and have a good old time. The last part of this section, of course, is going to be the Joann's website. Singer and Joann's are partnered with the Ditto, but we are very excited that Ditto is also being sold here at dealers because as a dealership, we are so excited about this. I can tell you every single store, as we were learning about it, we all were pretty pumped, and I know at least for So Fun this month, several of us made the outfits that we wore for So Fun, including the one I'm wearing now. Anyways, I digress. Let's continue talking about the app. So the most exciting section for me, of course, is going to be the My Patterns section. So if I go in here, you can see all of the patterns that we have saved here at the Aurora store, including, if you watched our last video, the dress that we just did. So I'm just going to grab that one. And anytime that you pull up one of your patterns, it kind of thinks for a second, but it shows you the sketch of the dress that you chose. And then it gives us a couple sections here on the bottom. So one of them is going to be yardage and notions. I myself am really notorious for getting to the store to go buy the supplies I needed for that specific dress I'm going to make. For example, we do 24-hour dresses often for our Christmas party here, and I will often forget, oh no, what size zipper did I need? And I forgot the pattern. So I can just pull up my phone and look it up right here, go, okay, that's the pattern, yardage and notions, perfect. I know for this dress I need 3 5/8 yard of the fabric I'm using. This one is a knit pattern, so no zipper even needed. So you can look at those things and know what you need right ahead of time, even if you forgot your pattern at home. There's also really good detailed instructions. If you've ever sewn a garment pattern before, you know that they are notorious for these really fine print instructions. So on here, it shows me all those instructions, but then I can zoom and it's no longer fine print. So that's really nice. I can also adjust the brightness on my screen, which I do often. As a mom with an 18-month-old, we tend to sew at night, so my eyes get tired. So it's nice to be able to play with that as well. And then the last one is the fun place. It's the workspace. So in the Ditto workspace, what it does is it thinks about it, and now this is when I can send my pattern pieces to the projector. Right now it's asking me to connect. I'll do that in a little bit. But I want to play with the actual pattern pieces. So over here on the side, you can see all the different pattern pieces for the specific garment that we have. Now this garment is a really long garment, so you have to what they call splice the pieces. So if I take like the center front piece and drag it on here, it tells me, hey, splicing's required. So I'm going to need to drag my fabric over as we go. I press OK, and it shows me my pattern piece right here. With these, on a lot of pattern pieces, I'm able to mirror them one way or the other. You can see the grain line really, really well on most pattern pieces. And then when I'm ready to go to the next point, it just does that, and there's my grain line. So it makes it nice and super duper easy. And when I'm done with that piece, I can hit clear, and then I can go, there's a little checklist so that you can make sure you have every single piece that you need, because you can scroll through here and go, whoops, I forgot to cut the center back. That's a pretty open back, so then you can make sure that you do that as well. I also like the fact that up on the top here, it also gives you the interfacing or the lining or any other pieces that you need to cut. You can toggle between those and it'll tell you what you need to do. I also, oh, there we go. So there's that interfacing. So then I can pull my interfacing pieces, pull them onto here. I can move them wherever I want. If my interfacing, instead of laying it across the table this way, I laid it this way and I'm a little bit lazy, I can do this. And I can mirror it a different way. And I can also drag and drop them with my finger to make sure that the grain line is in the right position. How nice and easy is that? It's so much fun. So if you have not played with the apps that Ditto has made for this system here, I will tell you it is super user-friendly, super easy, and all of us here at Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum are happy to answer any questions you have about it. I hope you enjoy your Ditto patterning system, and we'll talk soon when we do the actual projection.